Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Wonder Woman, Eyes of the Gorgon. Take a look at that cover. Now, remember what I said in Down to Earth and in my Bitter Rivals review? Those were more or less just setting the stage for later stuff done in Greg's series of Wonder Woman. Well, here you go. This is the middle point in this series, and, well, things start to cultivate, things start to take shape. Shit goes down, and Wonder Woman doesn't even know it at all. Yes, shit goes down. Medusa is back in all of her Gorgon glory, and her and her sisters team up with Cersei and Veronica to take down Wonder Woman for good. But they're not the only ones plotting. No. See, Athena is plotting against her father Zeus. She doesn't see him fit to rule Olympus. She sees him as old and he needs to step down. But you can't take Zeus off the throne that easy. No. See, Zeus has a champion, this big purple thing that looks like Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies. And he has these huge arms with arms on the arms. Yeah, it sounds confusing, but when you see the picture it makes sense. And in order to take Zeus off the throne, she needs to have a champion that's able to defeat his champion. The problem is his champion could rip a god in two. So, she needs help from Wonder Woman, and she needs to have Wonder Woman have interaction with Medusa in order to get this done. Now, I'll explain that in a bit. So, Medusa doesn't like Wonder Woman, and she attacks Wonder Woman on 2 occasions before their big fight. First time is when she's meeting with the President. Medusa just busts in there, stabbing people left and right, slicing away. Wonder Woman knows it's Medusa, so she doesn't look at Medusa, because she does get turned to stone. So she does use the reflection in her bracelet and fights backwards. How cool is Wonder Woman? They eventually break off their fight, only to continue to fight at her embassy, where Medusa just beats the living shit out of Wonder Woman. And it gets to the point where Medusa actually turns one of the children of Wonder Woman's staff to stone. And this makes Wonder Woman snap. She goes crazy, and she just wants to kill Medusa, destroy her, because, I mean, come on, an innocent has died. Anyone would have died, it would have been bad, but an innocent has died, and a kid. So, Medusa calls upon Ares to set a challenge of the gods, and Wonder Woman needs to accept her, or she's sent to Hades and tortured for life, or stuff like that. So the challenge is that no one could interfere in their fight, and they would have a showdown, and the showdown was at a football stadium. And wow, was it a fight. Great fight. They went all out. I mean all out. And it was just so entertaining. And it got to the point, and a little spoiler, although it's kind of the midpoint of the story, it got to the point where Wonder Woman almost got turned to stone by Medusa. But Wonder Woman takes one of the snakes that was cut off from Medusa's head, puts a venom in her eye to blind herself so that she couldn't be turned to stone. And she still killed Medusa. Great fight scene. Very well done. Now, things aren't done yet. Wonder Woman needs to deal with the Justice League. See, she's blind, so they don't think that she can still be a member. It would just compromise her and the team. So she has a series of tests set up for her, taking on each member of the Justice League. And she beats them all until Batman comes in. And Batman just kind of basically fucks her up. And she says, this is good, because everyone else was holding back on me. But Batman, he went at me like one of my enemies would. He went for the kill. He went to hurt me. That's what I needed to see. You know, you guys can make your decisions on whether or not I'm part of the Justice League. I got stuff to do. Athena then sets forth the challenge for her. She makes Wonder Woman her champion. And Wonder Woman has to go up against this huge, big, purple Teletubby. Wonder Woman takes him on in a great fight scene, and in a stroke of genius, Wonder Woman pulls out Medusa's severed head and turns the thing to stone. Yes, turns the big Teletubby purple thing to stone, thus making Athena the winner, and dethroning her father and becoming queen of the gods. And that's basically where it ends. Well, no it isn't, because at the very end you see Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon trying to recruit Ares to retake the throne. So onto the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. good. Everything starts to take shape. It is well worth it. The first 2 books in Greg's series, they weren't that great. But when you take those books and you put it with these books, it gets good. Everything starts to cultivate here. Great fight scenes, great emotion, great plotting, dynamic stories, and just overall great writing. Bad? I can't really think of any bad. This is one of my favorite Wonder Woman stories, and everything just comes together and it's done so beautifully. And like I said, this is just the midpoint. This isn't even the ending. Stuff still goes on. Shit still goes down. This isn't the end. So, things are so well done, and I recommend this for anyone, especially people that want to get into Wonder Woman. Because let's be honest, Wonder Woman's a hard superhero to get into. It takes a certain kind of reader to read Wonder Woman, because she's more character-driven than plot-driven. Just lack of better term. Actually, no, she's plot-driven. Where Batman may be set on detectiveness, and Superman may be action and adventure, Wonder Woman's more or less about the things that go on in her world. She is a unique superhero and has unique stories. So she can be hard for the general comic book reader to get into. But I think this is a great way to get into Wonder Woman. If not the original origin story, then this one. So, with that said, Eyes of the Gorgon, get it. Great book, you will enjoy it. And it's only the midway point through Greg's series. That only gets better and better. So with that said, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.